So you own a condo and you want to sell it, but you're not going to be able to sell it for the price that you bought it for. Should you take a loss on the property or just rent it out and sell it later? A lot of people would choose the latter because, I mean, who wants to lose money? There's nothing wrong with that, but here's the one thing that everyone misses. They never have an exit strategy. So it's okay if you want to rent it out and have someone pay down your mortgage, but at what price or when will you sell the condo? So for example, if you bought your condo at $400,000 and you can only sell for $350,000, then you have to think, okay, at what price will I sell my condo at? You know, is it gonna be $400,000? Or is it gonna be, say, $425,000? Because after all the fees, real estate fees, lawyer fees, all of those things, then you will net $400,000. So you need to think about the price at which you want to exit at, which brings us to the timing. How long do you want or can you hold on to the property for? If you are looking to buy a new property, you know, an upgrade, maybe you're starting a family, you have kids, then will holding on to this property hold you back from buying that new one? For most people, it probably will. So the timing is very important. So if you say, okay, I will sell the property in 3 years' time, okay, and based on GDP growth and, you know, I mean, a whole different economic factors, will the price of real estate go from $350,000 to say $400,000 in 3 years' time? I don't have a crystal ball, but you have to think about the timing and the exit price. Does the timing allow a reasonable amount of time for you to sell at that price that you want? Now, obviously with a condo, there are some things that come with condo ownership. Number one, condo fees only go one way, up, right? And the second thing is special assessments. Quickly, special assessments are, it's when there's an unexpected expense that comes up in the building that wasn't part of the budget outlined in the 25-year reserve fund study, and maybe there's not enough money in the reserve fund. So the condo board will have to call a special assessment. And this can come in the form of two ways. Number one, they could increase condo fees, which is not really advisable because it makes it a little bit more unaffordable for buyers to buy into the property, and it doesn't look that great. But the first choice that most condo boards do is they just do a cash call. So special assessments, they used to happen quite often. They still do, not as much as before because property managers are managing properties better now, but it's just one of those things that come with condo ownership. So you have to think about that. The other factor to consider is also your time and energy is also worth something. If you were to rent it out, right, you also have to consider how much time and energy do you need to put into managing it? Are you gonna hire a property manager? If they do, they're gonna take a fee plus 10% of your gross monthly rent. So a lot of people will just manage it themselves. And to be honest, as an investor myself, it's super easy to do, but it takes time and effort. Is that something you wanna spend your time and effort on? When we're young, we trade our time for money. But as we get older, we trade money for time. So how much is your time and effort worth to you? Another thing you have to consider is your risk tolerance. Now, historically, real estate prices usually go up, and that's because of scarcity and inflation and a few other things. But there's a 50-50 chance that just as much as it could go up, it could also go down. So what is your risk tolerance? If you're looking 3, 4, 5 years out, what is your risk tolerance to the market going down? Do you want to take that chance? Because if you know what you can sell your property today, well, assuming you're talking to a real estate agent and you do a CMA, right? But you don't know what the future has in store in 3, 4, 5 years time. Yes, real estate typically goes up, but when are you gonna sell? When are you gonna transact? What is the market gonna be doing at that time? No one expected COVID. No, I mean, there's a talk about recession coming up soon. So those are the things that you have to consider is, what is your risk tolerance? So hopefully this has given you guys some clarity on whether or not you should sell your condo now, today, at a price that you know you can transact at, or hold on to the property and have those things, such as, higher condo fees and maintenance and time and effort. And of course, it comes down to your risk tolerance as well to be able to sell in the future. Don't have that answer for you, but these are things that you have to consider, and hopefully I've helped you get more clarity around that decision. My name is Felix Chan, Calgary Realtor and Mortgage Broker with the LiveInnerCity Real Estate Team, helping you keep real estate simple. See you later.